Hello everyone. I hope you are able to hear me. Um,
Yes, Girish, I can hear you.
okay. Thanks so much. So today's session is basically for all those who were absent for the qualifier exam, or those who could not clear the qualifier exam, or those who were not able to get the eligibility to attempt the qualifier exam. So these are the three category of candidates for whom we are conducting this interaction session. This is not for those who have cleared the qualifier exam. So I will just uh, I'll just briefly talk about the next steps for all these category of candidates, and then professors also have joined and they will be interacting with you, and after this you can ask your questions. What you can do is, those who want to ask question, you can indicate so that we can unmute you, and then you can unmute yourself, and then you can ask the question. So let me share my screen, and then let me tell you the next steps. Is this visible? Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So the next step for all those who have who have uh, who are not able to clear the qualifier exam, and those who are absent, you still have a chance, and it is called as reattempt. That is, you have to reattempt the qualifier exam by taking a re-exam, and this re-exam will be on 3rd of September. That's the schedule for the re-exam. You will have to pay the reattempt fees, which is less than 50%. I will tell you the exact amount. It is mentioned in the website also, but I'll still tell you the exact amount. And then you will have to take the re-exam. Okay, so this is for all those, I repeat, this is for all those who were absent for the qualifier exam, which was conducted on August 6th, and also for those who did not clear the qualifier exam. So you may be able to see this slide. As I already mentioned, learners who were eligible to appear for qualifier exam but did not clear the qualifier exam or were absent for it can reattempt the qualifier exam. There is no need to repeat the assignments for all of you. You can directly attempt the re-exam. Okay. So all that you have to do is you have to fill in the re-attempt application form. It will be made available tomorrow and day after tomorrow. That is 11th and 12th. I repeat, the re-attempt application will be opened tomorrow and day after tomorrow. You have to click on re-attempt option, which is available in your dashboard on the left hand side. You have to click on that, fill in the form, and pay the reattempt fees. Okay, the reattempt fees is mentioned here. That is general category, OBC, NCL, EWS applicant. For all these, it is 2,000 rupees reattempt fees. And for SC, ST category and PWD with more than 40% disability applicants, it is 1,000 rupees. And the last category is SC/ST category applicant who is also PWD with more than 40% disability. It is 500 reattempt fees. So one important point you have to note here is, if you when you try to reattempt when you try to fill the application, it may not show this exact amount. It may show a little bit extra. Like for example, the general category may show 50% of the actual application fees, which was 6,000 rupees. The 50% is to 3,000. It will show as 3,000. No need to worry. You pay the 3,000 rupees. The remaining amount will be refunded to you. Okay. The same thing applies for the other two categories as well. You please kindly pay the reattempt fees, whatever will be shown in the application. The remaining amount will be refunded to you. Okay, so I'll just repeat. The reattempt dates is tomorrow, that is 11th and 12th. It will be made available on the left hand side menu in your dashboard. You have to click on that and then fill the application form and pay the fees. The fees is mentioned here. You can also check this fees in the website. You don't have to repeat the assignments. And then once you complete this, we will communicate to you. Once you fill in the application, reattempt application, we will communicate to you the reattempt exam. That is the re-exam will be on 3rd of September. Hope this is clear. In case if you still have any queries, we will be here and you can answer. We will answer your queries. Next is for all those who did not score the minimum assignment marks in order to get eligible for the reapply. In order to get eligible for the qualifier. So in case if you did not score the minimum assignment, that is if you are not eligible to receive the hall ticket, you will have to reapply, okay, as a fresh candidate. You will have to reapply as a fresh candidate. That reapplication is also mentioned in your dashboard. Okay, that is reapply option as a fresh candidate will be made available in your dashboard. You can see that on the left hand side. You can click on that and make the payment of the application fees. In this case, you will have to redo the 4 weeks of coursework again. And then you'll also have to attempt the assignments and become again eligible for the qualifier exam. So this reapply is for all those who did not clear the assignment submission criteria in order to get eligible. So hope these two are clear. So I will repeat this again later at a later stage. And then now professors have joined. They will be interacting with you, and later on there will be question answer session. Those who want to ask question, you can indicate. We will enable the unmute option. You can unmute yourself and then ask question. Professors, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Girish.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so there are some questions. So as a general comment, right? I think this is sort of the first qualifier exam that we are also setting. Okay, so we are also getting sort of a feel for how the students are responding to the exams, and how they are able to handle the questions that are being given in the examination center, right? So I think you would have noticed that the questions are typically very much in line with what we have either solved in the video lectures or what we have given you as part of the assignments, right? So the first thing is that it is good to definitely do the assignments thoroughly, and at least in a subject like electronic systems thinking and circuits, where there is a circuits approach. We also mentioned this in the videos. Please do solve the same problem in many different ways. Okay, that is very important for you to get confidence, because in the exam hall you have no way of verifying if your answer is correct or not. Okay, and it's a numerical answer. It is auto graded. So the most important skill you need to develop is to sort of complete the answer in one way and maybe recheck the answer by doing it in another way, right? So like, for example, if a question was asked based on superposition theorem, then you can solve it using the normal nodal analysis, okay? And check if the total current does match the expected answer correctly. That is a very important way to give yourself the confidence that you have got the answer right. Okay, I think that is sort of the high level advice that I had, and I wanted to start with. I invite my colleague, Professor Aniruddhan, to now add his comments.
Yeah, so I think I kind of completely endorse what Professor Janakiraman said, and just wanted to emphasize again that as he pointed out right at the beginning, the exam questions are in line with what we had, given as questions in the assignments, and the questions in the assignments were in line with what we had been teaching that week, right? And the concepts that we wanted you to learn. So the really important thing is to do those practice questions and practice assignments, right, that were shared with you, and then do the graded assignments religiously. So even though, we had said, you will be evaluated, you have the best 3 out of 4 or something like that. If you do all 4 and submit all 4, you will get practice in those areas as well. Okay, so that is something to keep in mind. So obviously there is no dearth of problems that you can get in this area. You can pick up. So these are all very basic areas of electrical engineering. So you are welcome to practice based on many, based on problem from many different sources, right? And that will help you practice even more, apart from the ungraded practice questions that we gave and the practice, and the graded assignments as well. So I think that emphasis I wanted to do, because this type of course, you will need to do regular work every week in every subject. That is your best way of getting success in this program. Okay, so with that, I'll kind of stop my opening remarks as it may, and maybe Janakiraman, shall we go straight to maybe a Q&A session? You're muted.
Oh, yes, sure. We can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Professors, before we go to the Q&A session, one important point I missed telling in the slide. Those who want to reattempt, they need not reattempt all the 4 courses, only those courses in which they have not cleared the exam, they can reattempt only that. So I just wanted to make that point clear.
Yes.
But it is up to them. If they want to write all the 4 exams, they can do that. 4 courses, they can do that. But they can do, for example, if they have not cleared only 1 exam, they can attempt only that.
Yeah.
So with this, we will move to the question answer session. So there are 3 ways students are asking question. One is some of them have clicked on raise hand button. We are seeing some questions in the YouTube, and we are also seeing some in the chat window. We will try to address all 3. Maybe we can start by the raise hand button, and then we will alternate. I will go alternate way. So we'll start with Advika. You can unmute and you can ask your question.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear.
Yeah. So my question is, you mentioned that the reattempt qualifying section will open tomorrow, right?
Correct.
But it actually already opened today, and I already end up paying for like the reattempt, so that won't cause any problems, right?
No issues. That we were. Yeah, it's okay. That is fine.
Okay, and one more doubt is, even though we have this one more reattempt, will we have more chances to get qualified again, or is this the last attempt?
No, you can attempt any number of times of the qualifier exam, but reattempt will be only once.
Only once. Okay, so thank you.
Yeah.
So I think, in other words, you get a reattempt for the course in which you have been unable to clear. If that doesn't happen, you have to go through the qualifying process again next time. And then, so that means watch 4 weeks of videos, write this thing for all 4 subjects. Am I right, Girish?
That's right. So the next person is Bhargavi. You can unmute and ask your question.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah. Tell me.
Sir, actually, I have an NDA exam on September 3rd, sir. So, can I write any other day, the re-qualifier exam, can I write it in any other day, sir?
This reattempt is only on September 3rd. Unfortunately, we do not have another day. You may have to reapply again for the September term.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So we'll see some of the questions in the chat also, and then we'll see some questions through YouTube comments as well.
So Girish, there is one
Yeah.
student who has asked whether he has already qualified. Is the session for everyone, or can he leave?
Yeah. So those who are already cleared the qualifier exam, they can leave. This is not, this interaction session is not for them. And we have not sent the email to the people who have passed the qualifier exam. There will be a separate session for all those who have cleared the qualifier exam. Okay, so there is one question from Rupashi. Is the reattempt we have to give all papers or a particular subject? I have already answered this. You can attempt only that particular subject in which you have not cleared. Next question. Can I change the exam city? We will try to see to provide that facility. We'll try to see if that is possible. We'll send out a G form, Google form, where you can mention the change in the exam city.
Yeah. So Vivek had a question on, will we be provided with the facility of doubt classes till the time being for the reattempt test? And will we be given access to lectures that we got in the previous month? Girish?
Yeah, so the access to the content will be there. That is not a problem. But live sessions, whatever live sessions that we did, it will be available in the YouTube. You can check that. It is made available. You can always check that in case if you want to understand the doubt, the problem solving that the instructors have done. Please go through that. We will not have any new live sessions. It's only the live sessions that we have already conducted that is available. Okay, there's some question which is not related to this, but still we can just take this up. For the lab work, will you provide hostels? Currently, that is not available, but in case if there is any such, at that point of time during the lab time, if there is availability, we will try to provide. But right now, that option is not there. You will have to make your own arrangements. So there's one question maybe you can answer. This is from Danish. I'm doing this as a dual degree program and enrolled in Center for Basic Science, but can't able to manage it. But it's my admission. So I think he's interested in taking the admission. How do I manage this? Please guide me. Maybe you can give some tips.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually a hard question, okay? Because, I mean, everything requires time and effort, that's all, okay? So you have to put it in, you have to put in this effort. So what course are you doing? Danish, are you on the call?
We'll try to get him. Danish, you can actually mention in the chat also.
Integrated MSc, okay. So I don't know, because the subjects might be quite different from what we are doing here, right? So I think the only suggestion I can give is, it's okay to do it at your own pace. You don't have to do 4 courses, in a given semester or something like that. You can do fewer, but spend time properly on whatever you do and do it properly. That's the only thing that I can suggest, without going into too much detail of what courses you're doing in the other course.
Thank you, Professor. There's one question from Akhil. Reattempt exam payment showing as 6,000 and not 3,000 in the dashboard. We will check that. We did a testing and it showed clearly. We can check that. You can send us a screenshot, Akhil. The 6,000 will show only for reapplying. That is, if you are applying fresh as a fresh candidate only, then it will show as 6,000. Otherwise, for reattempt, that is the re-exam that you want to take, it will show as 3,000. You can send us a screenshot to the support team. We will check that. Okay, so there is another question. Sir, one more doubt is that what if I failed only in one subject and want to appear for it? We have answered that. Will I get an option to, while filling the application form? In the application form, such things will not be there. It is just a simple form with the exam city mentioning the asking you to fill the exam city and making the payment. Yes, there will the best out of two scores will be evaluated, will be taken. That means whatever you score in the reattempt, that will be considered.
Yeah. So there's one question by Devika about she was sort of enrolled in another course. So sorry, is Devika on the call?
I'll ask her to unmute.
Yeah, just see if she can, because it seemed a very reasonable question given, and I expect many of them will be in a similar situation. Yeah, I have joined a college, and can you suggest which course I can take to manage this course? I mean, I assume the question is about managing, this course along with other courses. So really, this depends on what is the other course that you're doing. I mean, if you're enrolled in another ECE degree or something like that, then there will be an overlap, and hopefully this course should just complement your course that you're doing in the college.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I am currently finished my 12th.
Yeah.
I'm preparing for JE.
Okay.
You can suggest which course will manage this course and coincide this course also.
No. Have you joined another college now or what?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet. Okay.
Yes.
So then this is the only course you are doing, is it?
Yes, sir, currently.
So then what is the problem? You just do all the courses, no? Because then 4 courses is not too much.
Sir, but in college, which course I want to take?
See,
So,
if you are
you joining college in 2023 or 2024?
2024.
2024, right? So till you join 2024, you can do it full time. If you are asking advice on what course to take, the maximum overlap will be with ECE degree.
Sir?
ECE, Electronics and Communication Engineering, will have maximum overlap with this electronic systems course.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Let's move on to the next question. In data science, do we have lab session? There is no lab sessions in data science. There will be projects and there will be other things, but there is no lab in data science. I'm trying to see some comments in YouTube and we'll try to answer some of the questions there. Okay, there are some questions related to doing simultaneously data science and electronic systems. This we have repeated many number of times in the earlier interaction sessions as well. No, there are questions like, can we do electronic systems and data science together? It is not possible to do both data science and electronic systems. It is because the exam dates will be aligned and you will not be able to do both programs together. So, so I think this is clear. In fact, we have mentioned this in the FAQ page as well, and we have mentioned in the earlier interaction sessions as well.
So I think maybe I'll do one thing. There is a, oh, sorry, somebody is.
Yeah, Abhik, please do not share anything here. Can you please?
Yeah, so Girish, there is a question on what is the syllabus. I see a lot of questions on what the syllabus is for the reattempt, and the syllabus is exactly the same for the reattempt as it was for the original attempt. There is no difference.
That's right. So shall we move on to the question answer session? Samarth Hegde, you can ask your question.
Sir, because of health issue, I am unable to attend the qualifier exam.
Okay, but did you get the hall ticket?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Okay. Then you can reattempt. As I mentioned, there will be reattempt option which is available, which will be made available tomorrow and after tomorrow.
Yes, sir. It is showing 6,000 rupees.
No, it wouldn't show 6,000 rupees.
Yes, total fee payable is showing 6,000 rupees, sir. And more on thing, if I am not able to qualify on September 3, can I write the exam on October 29?
No, in that case, you will have to reapply. If you're not able to.
Last date is 27, right?
27, correct.
That's why I'm asking. Exam on September 3. The due date is over that time.
Yeah, in such case, you will have to apply for the next term.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Any chance
you can share the screen, not screen. You can share the screenshot with us. We will check about that 6,000 fees.
I will share.
Yeah.
Sir, any special case you are taking on taking the admission on 27 August if we are not able to clear on September 3?
No, I don't think you should think like that. Please think that you should be able to clear the exam on 3rd September.
Sir. But in case.
Yeah, we will see what we can do about that.
Okay. Thank you. I will share the screenshot.
Yeah, thanks. Next is Varun Raghav.
Sir, I have 3 queries, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
The first one is that, like, does that fees get waived for the number of subjects we are writing, or is it like common for if we write 4 subjects also? Is it same?
It is same. It is same. It is same.
Okay, sir, and it is still showing 6,000 only
No, the reattempt will open.
in that reattempt.
Yeah, we will check that. As I said, just give us some time. We will check that and get back to you on that.
Yes, sir. And you could do any consideration, some like some revision classes or some doubt clarifying sessions till that qualifier reattempt.
See, we already conducted live session, and you can check that. We will see if that is possible to conduct some more live session. But since we have already conducted live sessions and we have cleared lot of doubts and we have conducted problem solving sessions, which is so again conducting live sessions is unlikely. Anything else, Varun?
So,
Okay, so there is one. Yes, Professor.
Oh, no, you go ahead. You give your question. I was just about to say, but you give your,
Yeah.
you follow.
So there's one person who said, I have passed the qualifier and I wanted to join in January. Yes, that is possible. You can join in the month of January. There will be a course registration window. It will be for 2 days. We will communicate about the exact dates of the course registration window, both for September and for the January session. And during that time, you will have to select the number of courses and you can pay the fees and you can join the program. Yes, to answer your query, yes, you can join in January if you have cleared the qualifier. Yes, Professor.
Yeah. So there is one question from one student who said they have qualified for JEE Advanced this year, but by mistake, they have applied for regular entry. They want to know whether they can apply for September batches JEE based, and they can indeed do that, no?
They have already
qualified for JEE 2023, but they have actually applied in the regular entry mode.
Okay, this is in July. If it is
in July, they want to know whether they can reapply for September as JEE based.
That is possible then, but in that case, they will not get the refund.
Yeah, that's right.
You can reapply again in September, but you will not get refund of the previous application.
Yeah.
Any inputs from the candidates about the assignments? We wanted to know a little bit about the assignments as well. Whether it was, of course, we sent out a G form and we didn't get too many responses to that. In case anybody wants to answer or mention in the chat, you can mention about the feedback on the assignments. I see that somebody is sharing the screen. Please do not share the screen. I see that this is for reapply option. Please do not share the screen. We understand that there is only what we are talking about is for the reattempt. So we will check that part. Yeah, so anybody wants to comment or give feedback on the assignments? We asked this question in the Google form as well. Okay, so there is one question on qualifier exam date, which is on 29th October. Please note that The qualifier exam, which is on 29th October, it is for all those who are reapplying in the September batch. Okay. So that means those who are freshly applying for the September batch, for them, for the qualifier candidates, the qualifier exam will be on 29th October. This 3rd September, what I talked is only for the reattempt.
Prof, have you answered some questions? There are students who are just asking for some counseling type, I think. So there is Sandeep who's asking, can I do CSC or electronics along with this program? Which would you recommend?
Definitely electronics is more doable because the syllabus and the subjects will overlap. Otherwise, you will have to literally do 2 independent things, one at college and one here.
Okay, I think that answers Raj Balakrishnan's question also. So he's also asking whether it's a BSc Computer Science with BS Electronics or what should we do? So I guess it's the same answer there too, right? You would say it's a BSc Electronics, maybe with a BS.
Correct.
Okay. And for the students here who are saying that reattempt is showing 6,000 rupees, our team is joining in. They will give you a separate link. Just join the Gmeet so that we can see what the issue is and then kind of help you out with that. Because when we tested, I think it was fine. But if there are issues, we'll sort it out now. Don't worry about that. Girish, do we need to answer the questions on the chat or have you done it? I've been listening for some time, but then there are more questions coming in.
Yeah, there are some questions, but these are we have already answered them. But yeah, we can take some more because there are some of them are asking they want to speak. Vivek Dariwal.
Vivek, can you unmute and speak? Can you see whether you
Vivek,
can?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, Vivek.
Sir, actually, I was not able to get what you told me. If I only apply for the one subject that I was not able to clear, then what will be the procedure?
No, it is the same thing. When you apply as reattempt candidate, you can during the reattempt exam, which is on 3rd September, you can take up during the exam. You can attempt that particular subject alone.
So basically, all 4 subjects will be shown to you on the exam screen. We will give you 4 hours time. This is more for helping people who have already passed in some subjects. We give them more time so that you can kind of try out only the subject you didn't pass in more time so that you can pass it. So for instance, say you did 4 subjects in 4 hours previously, and maybe there was not enough time to handle 4 subjects in 4 hours, because of which maybe lack of time, or you wanted, to attempt it slower or something like that. And maybe you passed 2 subjects or 3 subjects, 1 or 2 are pending. So this time too, on September 3rd, we'll give you 4 hours. You can attempt that 1 or 2 subjects you probably did not pass in 4 hours time. Okay, you don't have to attempt all 4 subjects. You can just attend that 1 or 2 or 3 that you did not pass this time on September 3rd. So we'll show you all 4 on screen. You do not have to attempt all 4. If you pass something, leave it. What you did not pass alone, please attempt. Is this clear, Vivek? Okay, I hope it's clear. There's one more question from Srijan who says, I'm doing IMSc Economics, and he's asking how to manage this program with that. They're 2 different programs. Professor Jankiram, any thoughts?
Yeah, very different programs, and I don't even know what. I mean, the only possible common subject might be math, right? But that also might be very different there. I don't know if you will do calculus and stuff, but yeah, otherwise, I only suggestion I can give is do this program at a pace that is possible for you. You don't have to do all 4 courses just like that.
Okay, there's another student who says IMSc language science I'm doing and how to manage both. How come we have an IMSc pool? I don't understand. Region and all, is this IMSc that's in Chennai right behind IIT? I guess so, right? Or is this some other IMSc? Or it's MSc language science? I don't know. I'm not sure what you're referring to here. Okay, there's a Mohammed Abdul who's asking, can we see all the classes in case we are reattempting the qualifier exam? So once you have enrolled to the qualifier and they're giving you access to the course content, you can see the course content at all points in time. We won't withdraw access for you and you can have access to the content. Anyway, the videos are on YouTube. You can see it at any point in time too. But the assignments, the activity questions and whatever else we have as resources are available to you throughout. Okay. Even after you finish this qualifier, you will have access to that course. You can see that content. We will not remove access for you from that particular course. And then there's Preeti who's asking, do we choose subjects based on percentage scored in qualifier exam for foundational level? So yes, Preeti, normally we have something called a credit clearing capability. And basically this is to guide you so that you do not take more than you probably cannot handle. So when you're doing the qualifier and you get maybe between 50 and 70, we say 4 courses might be too much for you to handle. We recommend and suggest that you take up to 3 courses to study. If you get less than 50, we recommend you do 2 courses to study. So that is something that we tell you that maybe you can handle only so much for you to do the course as well. So yes, your score in the qualifier will actually determine the number of courses you can take in the foundation level. Shrishti, I think our technical team will be there. You can probably just reach out to them to see this reattempt, reapply. And I think that should get sorted. So that should be okay. Yeah, Jeevish, this is the one I was talking about. It's called credit clearing capability. The same answer I gave Preeti. So it's there on the website also, I think. So it depends on the marks you get in the qualifier exam. We kind of say it's an indication of how many courses you can study well and do well when you start our program. So less than 50, we normally say 2 courses, 50 to 70 is 3 courses. More than 70, if you get in the qualifier, it is 4 courses that we permit you to take. Aniruddha, please contact the technical team. I think we'll help you out with the reapply, reattempt. So that should get sorted for you. Revant, you have passed in 3 subjects. You have not passed in 1 subject. So please write only 1 subject on September 3rd. You don't have to attempt 3 subjects. Okay. Okay. Srijan has replied, it is IMA language science. Okay. Professor Aniruddhan, you have any idea on that? I don't know what course that is. IMA language science.
No, I'm not sure either. But definitely it seems to be quite different from both the language science and economics are quite far from electronic systems. So you will have to manage both in parallel. You will not get the advantage of using some knowledge from one to the other. I think even on the economic side, the kind of mathematics that you do, there will be some advantage from the maths, but the amount of maths that you do in this course will be somewhat limited. You only have the maths that we do are is more specific to electronics rather than a generalized math course that might be useful elsewhere.
Yeah, there is some question from Param. The reattempt date you said is 3rd September, but it is showing as 29th October. Please do not use that reapply option. Reattempt will be open tomorrow and day after tomorrow. When you click on reattempt option, you will be able to complete the reattempt application form and you will be able to see the 3rd September re-exam date there. Okay, so we have also shared with all of you another Gmeet link. You can check that. You can join if you have any more doubts.
Okay, so Jeevish is asking, I need to score more than 70 to take up 4 courses. I personally got 62. Yes, correct, Jeevesh. As per the rule that we have, you have to have more than 70. But also talking from experience of the data science program, I think 4 courses is really hard to handle unless you are putting in a full day's effort here. Like you should treat this like a full-time college. And if you're doing 4 courses with us, it is okay. But if you're working or if you're doing any other college program in parallel, 4 courses is going to be very, very difficult to do in this program. So 3 courses might actually be the better option. In that also, we would suggest that do English, do maths, and maybe do C programming or something like that, or do English, maths, and electronic systems thinking for now, and do that well. So don't try to kind of go through the program like, let me just pass it, get 60, 70. All of you, I think, should be aiming for the S grades and A grades, which are like the 80 plus at least. And for that, you have to put in that, 15 hours, 20 hours per week of effort, going through the videos multiple times, making notes, going through the assignments and so on. So it takes quite a lot of time, especially if you're doing another program. So don't worry that you can't take 4 courses. Doesn't matter if you take 1 or 2 terms more. It's more important that you do the courses well and get good grades in this program. Okay. So it doesn't make a difference whether it is 60 to 70. Just take 3 terms, space out, get a good foundational level, CGPA as we call it here, get more than a 9 or something like that, do well. Once you get in the diploma and you know how the IIT system works, how the courses are tailored, what kind of questioning we do here as part of the quizzes and exams, then it'll be a bit easier for you to kind of handle and manage in the diploma level. Okay, Sandeep, it's the same question again. It's hard to manage both CSE or electronics. Please tell how to manage. Like Professor said, I think BSC Electronics will be okay with this program because there'll be some overlap. BSC Computer Science might be a little difficult for you because the subjects will be very, very different. So you have to make time for it. So in case you're insistent that you want to do both programs, then in this program, take 2 courses because we give you an option on how many courses you can take with us every term. So maybe go slow. Every term, take 2 courses only. Study that well, do well, and keep progressing. Okay, don't take 4 courses. The load will be too high. You won't be able to manage. You'll get stressed out. Your grades will fall. It will not really help. And at one point, you'll think maybe I should drop out, So rather than go to the dropout phase, it's better that you do 2 courses and more slowly. It's okay. You'll be doing 3 or 4 years in your other college also. Same time, you can study with us and you should be making really good progress in our program too. That is the way even in the data science program students are doing. I think it should be the same here. So don't worry about now itself how the program will go, how many courses you'll finish, how many terms it will take. It's fine. It's fine to spend 3 or 4 years on studying. You still have some 40 years of career ahead of you. It's okay to take 3 or 4 years, study well, acquire the skills, and then move out. Okay. So as per, I think the professors, BSc Electronics is better than BSc Computer Science if you're still making a choice because the overlap of subjects in BSc Electronics will be more with our program.
There's some question, comments in YouTube. When is the session for JEE starts? The session, September's term will start on 22nd September. That is week 1 will start on 22nd for both JEE and for the qualifier students who have cleared. It will be on 22nd. We will send communication through email and also through WhatsApp. Keep an eye on emails, and we will also we'll keep sending the announcements. Please check that.
Okay, a couple of questions here again. I didn't understand the credit system. I'll come back to the size Swaroop. Don't spam the chat. We can read your questions. We'll answer it also as we come to it. I'll explain the credit system again, or even as you come into the program, you can understand it. There's a working professional who said, I did week 1 assignment well, but could not do it after that. So I would suggest that you can go through the YouTube videos in your free time, but you'll have to reapply to us in the September term, September 22nd, the next batch of qualifiers start. You'll have to reapply to that, but there's no other choice but to attempt the assignments with the 4 courses every week and qualify to the qualifier exam. There is no bypassing that. So whether you're busy, whether you're traveling, whether you have other engagements, this has to be done for you to become eligible to the qualifier exam and to write it. That's why we give a 10-day window. So we hope that you can do it the next time. And you can start preparing for it from now itself because you have access to the course. I guess you have access to the content and the assignments also. So maybe you can practice that. Okay, Preeti is saying, I took this degree course as a full-time course, but if I get only 50-60%, will I be able to take all 4 subjects? No, Preeti, the rule will get enforced 50 to 60% average of the 4 courses. If you get, you'll be allowed to take only 3 courses. Okay, but if you improve it and in this time in the 3 subjects, if you get more than 70 average, the next time you can take 4 courses. Okay, that's how the system works, where your performance determines how many courses basically you can take. It kind of indicates to us what is your capability, and that's how we have designed the system. So if it's between 50 and 60, then you do 3 now, get good grades in that, then take 4 later. Okay. Yuvraj is saying he does Bachelors of Design from Delhi Technical University. Is it okay? Yuvraj, again, we don't know the overlap of subjects between your program and this program. If they're very different, you're going to be spending double the amount of time. Look into it. If you have enough time to do this, and of course the motivation and interest, you can study both. Nothing stops you. But then take care of what the overlap is. I think you'll have to compare the syllabus and see. We are not too sure what the Bachelors of Design actually entails. Okay. Syllabus reattempt is the same, Ashwini. Yes, it is the same, Ashwini. It's the same 4 weeks that you studied. Okay. Revant is asking, in English, I've scored 56%. But in September 3, if I have to write or not. You don't have to write English because you passed English, Revant. You've already scored more than 50. You can attempt only the subjects that you have not passed. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Bharati, Girish, I have to drop off now. I have another meeting. Okay.
Sure, sure.
Girish, I'm also dropping off for I have another meeting. Maybe you can handle the remaining questions. Okay.
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
you. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. So Girish, maybe I have a suggestion. So I
Okay.
also have to drop out in a few minutes. I think towards the end, once you have taken all the questions, no, you can, it will be useful for the students if you again, reproject your slides and summarize what the difference is between reattempt and reapply, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
go through the process for both and what the dates are when reattempt will be allowed, etc.
Sure. We'll do that.
Yeah.
So there's one question from this one comment in YouTube. I would like to shift from data science to this one. I'm not sure why you want to shift from data science to this one. I am not sure at which level you are in data science. Are you in foundation diploma? I'm not very sure. But now please think about it. The reason why you want to shift. This is from Vaibhav. Yeah. And in case if you want to shift, you will have to freshly apply to this particular program separately, and then you can do this program, but you will not be able to do simultaneously. Okay, Saumik Chakraborty, you have any question?
Yes, can I do BSES with MTech VLSI simultaneously?
BSES with what?
So I think he has entered into the chat window. He wants to know whether he can do this BSES along with MTech and VLSI simultaneously. So again, Saumik, there will be a good amount of overlap, right, in terms of subject material. But, a lot of this material you would have seen in your undergraduate, right? So there should be a good amount of overlap. Now, question of whether you can do it, again, it's all about time management, because at the MTech level, you're going to be doing very advanced courses, you'll be doing a project, etc. So time management is key whenever you're doing multiple things simultaneously. Even if there is enough amount of overlap, you will be, each one of you are basically doing, it's like doing 2 degrees. So you will have to manage your time very carefully and, do at the pace at which you can do well in both.
There's one question from Bhavya. What is the likely date for January? So the January dates are not yet scheduled. The January term dates, we will be communicating that. So as of now, we have dates only for the September term. So there will be once you clear the qualifier or whether you are a GE candidate, in order to join the program, that is, in order to join the foundation level courses, you will have to select the courses and pay the fees. There will be something called course registration window. It will be open for 2 days. We will tell you when the date is. For September term, most likely it is September 18th and 19th. And for the January also, we will tell you when it is. You can, at that time, you can join the program by selecting and registering for those courses. Okay, next question.
So Girish, I have to drop off now.
Sure, Professor.
Yeah.
So we'll take some more question. We still have this is from 3 to 4, but we can take some more 5 more minutes. This question from Sairam. In case I choose 2 courses because of my college work, and then if I get holidays like summer, can I cover 3 to 4 courses? Can I change it during my holidays? See, in case if you want to change, you can change it in the next term. Okay, suppose say you want to take 2 terms now, and in the next term, if you are slightly free, you can choose up to 4 courses. Sanjay, you wanted to ask some question?
Hello.
Yes, Sanjay. Please go ahead, Sanjay.
Sir, I wrote the qualifier exam, sir. Now.
Okay.
In that English and C programming, I passed.
Okay.
Another two are not passed, sir.
Okay.
So for attempting it, we need some assignments. We need some assignments, no, sir. So for practicing and all, where we get it, again we should.
Yeah, you can check the same course content and assignments that you can check that, and you can practice that.
Okay, sir. If we need to, if we want to join in September batch, then.
Yeah, it will be for so see you have to reattempt now.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so in any case, the joining will be in September only. So that will be the week 1 for your batch and the September batch students. The week 1 will be on 22nd of September.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, so we can take 2 to 3 more questions. Sam, you wanted to ask some question. You can unmute and ask.
Hello.
Yes, Sam.
Yes, I have a few questions there.
Because
today only that in the dashboard there, the section appeared for the reattempt exam there. Okay.
See, the reattempt will be open tomorrow and day after tomorrow. So maybe you might have seen reapply. See, reapply, you don't have to click on reapply.
No, most of the people are saying that they are saying they pay 6,000 rupees. There may be a glitch there. I think there may be, because early in the morning there link open for the reattempt and saying that pay fee for the 3,000 rupees there. Okay. After 2-3 hours, that link changed to the apply for the next term and pay the 6,000 rupees. Okay. Because I have completed 3 subjects in last qualifier exam and fail in the one subject there only. So I have to
Okay.
reattempt only. No, I not opt for the next term
Correct,
there.
correct,
But there
correct,
is
correct.
some glitch in that section. I
No,
don't
no,
know.
it is not a glitch. So what happens is
Yeah.
reapply and reattempt both will be opened, and
Okay.
those who want to reattempt can click on reattempt. So
Okay. Fine.
so it will be open tomorrow again. So today I think only for 2 hours it was open, but I think
Yes.
tomorrow and day after it will be open for the entire 2 days, and you
Yes.
can click on reattempt and attempt the complete the application.
Okay, fine.
Which will show as 3,000 only. Okay.
Okay. My second question is there. I think earlier was someone already asked there, because the this reattempt exam will be on the 3rd of September, and for the next term, last submission date is application date is 27th of this August there. So there is some time overlapping will be there. So by chance, I'm working professional. If anything comes across me on 3rd of September, I don't know there. Okay. And okay, I will reapply it. I will prepare it properly there, because I have to pay for the one subject there. I will pass it there. I confident. But in any case that I'm not able to get then I have the miss the this date for the next term.
Yeah, in such case, you'll have to join in the January batch.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And one more thing there. There's a different question there. If there will be 3 terms as like data science for this electronics, right now currently I have 2 terms per year.
Yeah, it is 2 terms only. Since we have aligned this with data science, we are showing this in terms, but actually it is through 2 semester per year.
Okay,
but
right
we, we have aligned with the data science. That is why we are going with term.
Okay.
But it
in
will only
future,
be 2 terms a year.
2 terms only in future there. No,
yes,
there will not be change there, or maybe possibility there.
In future, we don't know, but as of now, it is 2 terms only.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks,
okay,
Sam.
we'll take one last question. And those of you, I have to repeat. Let me share the screen once again, and then I hope this is visible. Okay, so I'll just repeat once again. Those of you who were absent, or those of you who could not clear the qualifier exam, you can reattempt the exam tomorrow and day after tomorrow. It will be opened. Reattempt will be opened, and you will have to click on reattempt option, which will be made available tomorrow in your dashboard. Fill the form and then take the re-exam on 3rd of September. You don't have to write the assignments or anything. The reattempt fees is mentioned here. So this is about the reattempt. And as I already mentioned, if you have not cleared one subject, you can reattempt only for that subject. All the 4 course will be mentioned during the reattempt exam, but you can choose to write only those courses for which you want to write. That is those for those courses where you have failed. Okay. Next is reapply. Please. Yeah. Reapply is for those who did not get the hall ticket. That is those who did not score the minimum assignment marks. Okay, so you will have to reapply as a fresh candidate in September. The reapplication is also made available in the dashboard. Click on the reapplication and you will be able to complete the application form, and then you have to pay the full fees. You will have to redo the 4 weeks again, and then you have to get the minimum required marks as usual in order to be eligible to get the qualifier for the qualifier exam. So this is the reapplication. I hope the difference is clear. So if you still have any more questions, we are happy to answer. Please write your questions to us. It is support-es@study.iatm.ac.in. I will be mentioning that email ID. Please write to us your queries, And though for those, in case if any of you who have cleared the qualifier exam and joined this interaction session, we will conduct another interaction session for all those who have cleared the qualifier exam. No need to worry. So you don't have to worry about reattempt or anything. This is not for those who have passed the qualifier exam. So thank you so much for joining the session. And I hope all of you will be able to, those who are absent and those who have not cleared the exam, I hope you will be able to reattempt. Please look out for tomorrow and after tomorrow. You will be able to reattempt the fill the reattempt application. So thank you so much and all the best.